Yesterday, a child came out to wonder.
My YouTube friends, so we're doing a different video today, as you definitely can tell. So I did this on Instagram this morning and I've been getting really great feedback, and I figured I'm gonna post on YouTube. We're gonna see how it goes over. Maybe I'll make some more of these videos. So this is why we don't have like a proper background or like, you know, the actual filming orientation, because we should be like this, but we're like this, etc. If we do bring these videos to YouTube, I'm definitely gonna have all the proper things and do that more professional style, as I like to do that. But I'm really excited to share this video with you and this kind of like secret talent that I have, and I hope to bring it more to you. I hope you enjoy it. I'd love to hear your feedback for sure. And without further ado, this is the Instagram portion. Hello, welcome to my bedroom floor. So we're gonna do another something different. I feel like this is the time, like we're in a very uncertain time, everything's very unstable, everything's up in the air, but I feel like it's a really good time to kind of push yourself to try things that you either haven't done or that you've been wanting to do forever and you've never done that. So that brings us to today. I've honestly wanted to start kind of bringing more spirituality and like tarot stuff into my channel for so long, but it's always made me really nervous, a little apprehensive. So I figured today, for fun, we're gonna do a little tarot reading. I figured that, you know, this is a time everyone's kind of struggling with. It's a good time for guidance. So I've got some piles of cards here. We're gonna have a little fun. Not that you need a background for anything spirituality wise, but I just figured I would share. I have been reading cards since I was about 10 years old, and more recently in the last, I think 3 years ago, I got certified in tarot, and I went from more like just reading cards intuitively to actually kind of knowing the background of the cards and learning the history and everything, and it's something I study pretty much every day. I'm so involved in it and I just really love it, so I'm excited to share along with you. So let's do that. So I have 4 decks here. I have 2 oracle decks, which just have messages of guidance, and then I have 2 tarot decks that actually follow suit of the tarot, and we're going to use those. Okay, so I'm legitimately going to grab 1, 2, 3. We'll just do 3. I think that's good. And we'll do, I have shuffled these, but I'll shuffle them again. 1, 2. I'm shaking. This is so ridiculous. Oh my goodness. I'm pushing myself, guys. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. So here's our 3 decks to choose from, whatever you gravitate towards. You can meditate on it, you can think about it, you can pick a number. Sometimes I'll be like 27, and I'm like, okay, great, that boils down to that deck, like that kind of thing. Or whatever my eyes are drawn to first is usually my favorite way of picking. Okay, so pile 1. If you chose this pile, then this is your message for this time of quarantine and what you can maybe look to do. So we have the 4 of Cups. So you can see this guy, he is not interested in what's being offered to him. So he is just kind of failing to see this opportunity, and I think this time in quarantine is so important, forcing that opportunity of what we can do. But what does he need to focus on, and what does he kind of need to change his mindset? So we have the 2 of Winter, which is the 2 of Swords. So basically this is about indecision. You're not making a choice. And again, this is actually goes exactly back what I said. You're failing to see a magical opportunity. And so we really need to kind of make a choice to make the most of this time. With our self-love card and the karma card. Okay, this is how I feel. This is what I feel. I feel like this is a time that you need to forgive yourself, to cater to yourself and practice self-love. But with this card, it cuts off at a minute, so let me continue. But it's really, I think, about nurturing the inner child. So self-forgiveness and not looking at the external circumstances going on around you. But I think for you, your best use of this time right now is to look within inside yourself, come to a place of self-acceptance, self-love. So I think the most important thing is to not be pushing yourself to like do a million things. Your reading is not about doing. It is more about an internal change rather than changing the circumstances around you. Make sure that you're not failing to see like the opportunities around you and how you can move forward your time by accepting and loving yourself. And that is my message for pile 1. Pile 2, let's see what we got. So we have the Page of Cups, the Queen of Winter, which is the Queen of Swords. We have the card Love, Compassion, and we have the card Work. So bitch, you better work. Okay, so So, honestly, I'm kind of feeling like there's a disconnect here. So I'm going to put this away for just a second. We're going to talk about these 3 cards. So we've got the Page of Cups. So you see this fella, he's a love offering. For sure he is. So this could be a relationship that's like an actual romantic relationship, a friendship, a whatever. What's the word? Okay, let's try that again. So it could be any kind of relationship you have with people. So what I really feel for you with the Queen of Winter, this is about being a little bit more intellectual. It's like, oh my god, intellectual rather than leading with your heart. And so sometimes our heart obviously can blind us. So with this love card, I feel like you need like a relationship cleanup with the people in your life. I feel like you see this guy, he's got a fish in his cup, okay? This isn't like a real like, yo, hello, marry me, I love you kind of love. This is a very silly, playful love, and that could be a great thing, but it also can kind of show this immaturity. And so it's showing you that maybe you have some relationships in your life that need to clear out, that are not the most mature, they're not bringing you closer to your higher purpose and your higher self, and there's just better relationships out there for you. So I feel like you kind of just need like a little relationship cleanup while you have some time at home. With this work card, I kind of felt the work card was disconnected, but now, like, again, I'm just getting this like, you know, downloads or whatever. I'm kind of feeling like you maybe haven't put in not the right amount of work, but as passionate into your work as you could be. You haven't felt as fulfilled in it, and I almost feel like this could even be a work person, like this person you need to let go of, but it's also just the whole idea, like your relationships are kind of distracting you from what you need to do to like move yourself forward in a career, in work, and all that. So that's pretty much my message for pile 2. Just take a look at the people around you. Are they serving you? Are they not? You know, make some decisions, and you got this. Oh, this takes energy, man. All right, pile 3. What do we got? So we've got, cool. All right, we got the Hierophant. We have the 6 of Autumn, which is also the 6 of Pentacles. We have the card Gratitude, and we have the card Dawn, the New Beginning. So I feel like you guys are like the ones who are like really worried about like the finances of what's going on. You're worried about how you're going to move forward in this time. And I think one of the definite messages is gratitude. I've talked about this. I hate the word gratitude, but I get it. It's a very healing concept, right? And it's just being grateful for what we have and having that really calm relationship with you, like money, and just being grateful and knowing that money is an energy currency and that it will flow is really, really important for you. However, with the 6 of Autumn, it really shows that you guys are struggling with the 6 of Pentacles. You kind of feel like you've been left out in the cold. You're worried about the money and the finances, and as well as the money and finances, it's just like you're just feeling stressed. So I think you guys are feeling it probably the most of all the piles. Definitely with the money, you're not really sure like how to kind of move forward, but I think what's really important with this kind of set of cards is it's kind of just showing you this is a great time to look at all your systems. So you're the spring cleaning people. So I would say like this is the time, you know, you want to like organize your closet. You want to really make sure like your finances are in order with your taxes, and like maybe you're creating like a spreadsheet for budgeting, and it's just kind of a little bit of like a wake up call, right? So it's like the new beginning, it's the dawn of a new time, and you kind of have this opportunity to really kind of set systems in place that are going to work for you moving forward. And you've known that like, yeah, wow, this shit can happen, it gets real, and you want to be a little bit more prepared for it next time. So I think for you guys, it's just really important that you're looking all around at like your more 3D world and getting that really in order, so that when you go back to, you know, life as we know, forbid like this was to happen again, you are definitely a lot more prepared. So don't worry, be grateful for what you have, which will in turn lift your mood and creates more of an abundance and a flow of things coming in so that you can move forward. Alright guys, so those are my messages I have for you. I hope they brought you a little bit of clarity, a little bit of healing, a little bit of guidance. I definitely faced my fear. This was a little scary. Actually, it was hella scary, but you know, we did it. I would love to hear if you guys chose a pile, which pile you chose, how it resonated. Remember, these are just general messages for the collective, so if something doesn't resonate perfectly, you know, it's gonna happen, but take what resonates with you, leave the rest, and as long as you can hopefully get a message of peace, then that's really all So thank you guys for hanging out. Let me know again all the things you thought, and hopefully we can do this again, because like my spirit feels alive.